Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a first impression video on the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I've been looking out for a new foundation for ages now because I used to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect, and when I first got it I thought it was really nice, but I feel like my skin's got a bit used to it. It just doesn't have the same effect as it used to. So I've seen a lot about this foundation on YouTube and everywhere else, so I thought I would give it a try. It's a lot more expensive than this Revlon one, but this is a drugstore one. You can get it from anywhere pretty much. But I'm the type of person, if it's going to work really well, then I don't mind spending a little bit more money. So I actually went down to the Estee Lauder stall thing. They have it in like the Debenhams where I live, and the woman actually colour tested me, so hopefully this will match my tan, because obviously I don't want it the same colour as my face because it's just too pale, but I did get it to match my tan, and it's in the shade 2W1 Dawn, so I'm hoping that that's going to match. And I have looked on the website for this, and it claims to have 15 hours stay power, flawless all day. This worry-free, long-wearing foundation makeup stays fresh and looks natural throughout heat, humidity and non-stop activity. Won't change colour, smudge or come off on clothes. Feels lightweight and comfortable. So that's pretty good. So if you're at work all day, it claims to last for 15 hours, so that will last through the whole day, working day I should do. So it says it's oil-free, dermatologist tested and fragrance-free, so that's all good. It has an SPF of 10, which isn't a lot, but I'm hoping that this doesn't have any flashback. It does come in a range of colours as well. I'm not sure how many colours it comes in. So it comes in shades from really light skin to dark skin, cool to warm. So that's really good. It can pretty much cater to anyone. So when I was actually at the shop yesterday, when I got colour tested, the woman says to me, if you have normal to dry skin, then she would recommend applying a moisturiser, because I don't know whether it would potentially cling to any of your dry areas. So I have already applied a moisturiser just because I wouldn't say I had dry skin, but I have dry patches on my skin, so I have already applied a moisturiser. So the packaging comes in like a little glass. It's quite a nice packaging, a little glass thing. How many fluid ounces? Has 1 fluid ounce. The only problem that I think everyone has with this foundation, it has no pump, which is a bit of a pain. But I have heard that MAC have a pump that fits in nicely with that. So if I like this foundation, then I will be getting that, because I don't really like the fact that it hasn't got a pump. So I'm just gonna apply a bit to the back of my hand, and I think I'm going to be blending it out with the Real Techniques the Real Techniques foundation brush, whatever they call it. So I'm just going to apply it like that. So I'm not going to apply a primer because I want to see how well this actually lasts, seeing as it claims to be 15 hours. Don't know how much to put on. I'll just do a few dollops. Right, so I'm just going to buff that in. Oh, it's very yellow. It's a bit yellow for me. I'd say it feels pretty lightweight. I'm going to add a bit more because it didn't really cover my whole face. I don't think it's that easy to blend out compared to what some people were saying. I think it's kind of a bit stiff on your skin. Maybe I should have used a damp beauty blender with it. Yes, I don't think I'm too keen on the colour, but it probably does match my tan. My natural skin tone is quite pinky, got a pink undertone, but obviously I wear fast tan, so I want it to be a bit more yellow. That's why I got this shade. So it's pretty good coverage. Covers up a lot of stuff. They do say it's medium to buildable, so if you wanted you could add another layer of foundation, but then I wonder if it would get cakey, so I don't know whether just to stop here. I might add a little bit on just to see how buildable it is and see if it does go cakey. Just just a bit on my cheeks. And because the one problem I'm having with the Revlon one at the minute is when I'm at work, it just really goes patchy. I look crazy when I finish work because my natural skin colour is so light compared to my foundation. I look disgraceful. So I'm hoping that. So I did want a long wearing foundation that didn't break up on my face. And also, I normally have dry skin, and that Revlon one was kind of making me oily. I don't know if it was anything to do with foundation or what, but when you've been using your foundation for a long time, I don't feel like it has the same effect. I think your skin gets used to it. So it's always good to switch up your foundations. So I'm just going to quickly finish off the rest of my makeup and I will be back. So I've just finished applying the rest of my makeup and I felt like my blush and bronzer and everything went on really smoothly, a lot better than I expected it to. It's pretty matte now, I think it's fully set. It does still feel lightweight, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing... I can tell I'm wearing foundation, but it doesn't feel heavy or cakey or anything like that. And I'm really impressed with how everything went on. Sometimes it can feel a bit draggy when I use other foundations, and then it can go a bit patchy and everything. I was really impressed with how my makeup went on with it. I think the big test for me is if it's going to last as long as it says it's going to, because it does say it's going to last 15 hours. Seeing as I want something that's going to last throughout work and not look really bad at the end of it. So I will be back in a few hours. I was going to come back twice, but I'm going to be pretty much out the whole day. So this is like the start of the day and I'm going to come back at the end of the day to see how it went. And I'm not going to do any touch-ups or anything like that. I haven't set my face with a setting spray or anything like that. So I will see you at the end of the day. Right, so I'm back after a very busy day. I've been shopping, I've been looking after my nephew and a few of the children. I've been in torrential rain and wind, right directly in my face. And I'm super impressed with how this foundation has lasted. Even when I was in the rain, it was like right in my face. There's no streaking. There's no smudging. I still feel like I haven't hardly got any foundation at all. My blush has lasted, my bronzer, everything is pretty much lasted really well. A lot better than I actually expected being in the rain and everything. So I'm super impressed. I also don't look as nice as I did to start with, like my eye makeup. Like mainly because of my eye makeup, because it's smudged a little bit. But the foundation itself is brilliant. So overall, this is definitely my new favourite foundation. It's probably the best foundation I've ever tried. So I hope this came in handy for some people if you were worried about spending the money and you wanted to know a bit more information on it and how it wore through the day. So please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did like it, and leave your comments in the section below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.